You're welcome back. This is Breakfast Daily, and what we are going to be talking about, anything that gives me memories of growing up and, my school days is so welcoming and so fulfilling. It let me just know that, we didn't do badly, we've come a long way. Now, when right from St. Monica's to University of Ghana, one of my favorite plays, literature books, is The Gods Are Not to Blame. It still remains one of my very favorite. The storyline, how the delivery goes and all, beautiful, beautiful story. If you read that book and you don't get emotional, David, then you are made of stone, And so when it is coming on stage, all right, it brings new feeling because if you're reading it and you have to be picturing what the story is one thing. But if we have people who decide, to bring the characters to life, to breathe air, for you to appreciate better, it even hits differently. Yeah. Now, when it is also coming from a certain director, then it's a giveaway.
But it's all about so I think that for me, when you watch a play or a performance of any kind, the director is really what you're seeing. Yes. The prowess of the director is what you're seeing.
Yeah. Most of the times I say that when somebody pays to advertise and we are talking about it, I let our audience know that, look, this one, I'm not too sure, but the people say it will work. So let's believe them that it would work. But if it's a product or an individual that I have encountered, that I know, I can stick my neck out boldly to say that go and see this play or go and use this product because I know what I'm talking about. And that is what we are doing this morning. Ladies and gentlemen, we have one person that I don't think that I'm the only person who has encountered him. We all know him. We know what he has done and what he keeps doing. I'm very excited that we have people from the School of Performing Arts continuing and constantly making sure that our theater does not die. They are making sure that we sustain. At some point, we're talking about the fact that where are the stage plays, where are the people from School of Performing Arts, they've ended up in the banks and all. Now, this gentleman has decided that the narrative will change. And so he's committed himself to turning things around by giving us one hit play after the other. And we are very excited that we've been joined here to talk about The Gods Are Not to Blame. And who better to discuss this than the director of this production? Ladies and gentlemen, George Quay is in the house. The Abuaje. Do people still call you Abuaje, right?
It can go. No. But when somebody calls you, now I kind of have three names. There's Abuaje. If somebody calls me Abuaje, I know what the era you're coming from. If somebody says George Quay, I know where you're coming from. Somebody says GQ, I know where you're coming from.
Oh, so the Gen Zs are
the kids are GQ and something like that.
So we registered name, George Quay. It will back as Abuaje because we are the Abuaje people.
George Quay is usually the school people. Abuaje is from the TV back in the day people, and then the GQ in Kolana, new generation.
It's okay.
The one that I don't understand is you want to write Uki. It is U and K, but they write a K and K.
So that one has to swallow the O and say, K. So then we move. Then we move. But George, I'm very excited, when you mentioned that you are going to be staging The Gods Are Not to Blame. I was like, oh, wow, because I think every literature student really loves The Gods Are Not to Blame.
True.
You have done Run for Your Wife, other plays, Detective Calls, and so many. Now The Gods Are Not to Blame. What inspired this?
The story doesn't change. This play is what got me here. When I say this play is what got me here, what do I mean? My dad took me to the greatest secondary school in Ghana, Fanspim, hoping to raise a lawyer. No, it's fact. But it's fact. Some people go to some school near Medina Markets and they start making noise. Others to their school has been willed to St. John and his relatives. They are making noise.
Ouch. No, that hurts. That hurts.
But anyway, let's move forward. The most relevant secondary school in Ghana. He wanted to raise a lawyer. I wasn't even a literature student. Then the patron for our drama club, Mesa Grey, God bless her soul, was going to stage this play as part of speech day activities. And they chose me to play the lead role, King Odewale. And after playing that role, I couldn't look back.
Wow.
I got fully immersed into the drama club. I started competing in the student drama festivals. I won it for the school. I won it for the central region. Won the national for Ghana. And I haven't looked back ever since. Wow. So since that time, I have always been looking for an opportunity to work on it again. When I went to the School of Performing Arts, I tried to avoid large cast plays. Run for Your Wife is a I said Run for Your Detective Calls is a large cast play. So if you look at the major productions that we've embarked on in partnership with April Communications, we've looked at plays that don't involve a lot of people. Run for Your Wife had a cast of 8 people. Detective Calls had a cast of 7 people. Then we decided to do this one. And currently our cast is around 120, 140.
Whoa. I can't believe that, because there's a whole community, there's the palace people and all that, and that would be huge.
It is huge. So you're managing people, you're managing emotions, you're managing ego, managing resources, you're managing everything. It's tough, but it's also very exciting. So really, it's my connect to this play, the play that ushered me into the world of showbiz, should I put it that way, that I thought, look, let me honor this production by interpreting it my own way. So yes, you might have read the book, you might even have seen it staged at one point or the other, but what we're about to do this weekend, you've definitely not seen before.
Okay.
Wow.
Definitely.
Sounds exciting.
Yeah, I was watching the rehearsal yesterday, and I was thinking, look, if Olarotimi were alive, he would have to see this one and rewrite the book, because what we are putting on stage is better than the book.
Would you want to give us a hint,
I can say that for
a
sure.
little bit of what will be different on stage? Just for something.
It's just tomorrow.
Come
and see.
But
all I can say is come and see.
Are we still going to cry? Are we still going to laugh? Are we still going to do all that,
It's a tragedy.
Yes.
But everybody that knows me know that I like to play with humor.
Yeah.
And that is why I'm saying it's not the book you've read.
Okay.
I'm not saying we've turned the tragedy into a comedy, because The Gods Are Not to Blame is an original Greek adaptation from Sophocles' Oedipus Rex. Okay. So we're not going to change the fact that it is a tragedy. Yes, it will end tragically, but along the line, we've put in a few things that is not just going to make you laugh, it's also going to make you go like, wow,
okay.
How did they do that?
No, I'm looking forward to this already.
Wow. So yes, we're sure we've prepared something spectacular. We're confident about it. And as I've been saying on other interviews, if you're not blown away, demand a refund.
Oh, wow.
Hey, that's serious.
Yeah. Well, so you heard him. If you are not wowed, demand a refund.
Yeah.
Interesting. Now, okay, go on.
No, I was going to ask you, so give us the lowdown. So it's happening this weekend?
Yes, it's this weekend. Okay. It opens tomorrow at the National Theatre at 4 p.m. And then there will be a second show at 8 p.m. Okay. And then it repeats again on Sunday, 4 p.m. and 8 p.m. And we start on time. When we say 4,
it's 4.
It's not 4:35. Yeah. It is 4. Yeah. 4 we start. I remember our last play, Detective Calls. Yeah. We started, a woman walked in, it had already started, and she walked in at about 4:40. I'm also come on, Chenka.
There's nothing like that amount of time here. We don't do that. No.
Hey, also must have 4 and 4. So for the now, if you meet those who are more starting,
half is done. Yeah.
So yes, we do start at 4, and it's very stressful. The play was written around one central character, King Odewale. And it's a lot of lines, so it takes a lot of energy from him. We'd like to finish early so he can rest a bit before the 8 p.m. show. Yeah. So yes, we will start on time.
But where do we get the tickets?
Yes, you can get tickets online. Well, I have mine
already,
definitely.
So that's so
You can get tickets at our website, www.imagebureaugh.com, or you can also use our USSD code. Okay. You can dial *711*11 *11*25#, and you can get it. Or you can also visit the usual ticket sales points, Frankie's, Kuala, Airport Shell, Nalem stores at all the malls and other places. Or you can come to the National Theatre. If you come early, you may get some. If you come early, you may get some.
But quickly before you go, your plays are full of a certain level of stars. This time, who do we have? I've already seen some interesting faces.
Yes.
I'm like, oh, wow.
We've got. We're lucky enough to have legends on stage. When I finished secondary school, I wanted to remain in the space, so I joined David Donto's Cozy Theatre Company. Okay. That's the place that I got exposed to Run for Your Wife, which I used for my first degree at Legon. And David Donto has been like a father in the industry, and this is the very first time that I get to direct one of the people who taught me how to direct. Wow. So it's an honor. It's like giving back. So David Onto is on there. Wow. We've got the legendary Fred Amogi, who has always been an inspiration. Worked with him on a Detective Calls. We've got the legendary Mauli Semevo on there.
Okay.
You know, and of course, the lady that I call the queen of the stage in GH Nashako.
Okay.
She's on there as well.
Nice.
And then the man who is going to truly blow everyone away. People have seen him in various roles, play on various stages. But this role that Andrew Tando Adote is playing, this role is going to redefine the man entirely.
Wow.
And when you come and see him, trust me, forget any other role you've ever seen him play. Come watch him on this one, and you'd look at him differently.
Wow.
You will look at him differently.
No, I believe you.
Now you have me very excited.
Yeah,
yes.
You will look at him differently.
No, because it's the gods are not to blame. I'm being very honest. Because it's the gods are not to blame, and it's because it's George directing. I really want to see that. I really want to see that play.
And for Andrew as well, there's a story, because about 17 years ago, he actually auditioned to play the role, but never got it.
Wow.
Interesting. And he's been quietly praying and waiting for it. Wow. So when the call came,
he's going to be buried at it.
He was first to drop script. I mean, when he got the script, after 2 weeks, he had dropped the script already. He was ready to go. 2 weeks. And it's a lot of lines. I have played Odewale before in secondary school, and I can tell you for sure.
Oh, he's Odewale?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. I have played Odewale before, and I can tell you it is. Those that went to secondary school with me in Vansman, when they heard we were staging it, they were like, are you going to play the role? Are you going to play the role? I said, no, I got somebody better. Because, again, you know, when you are interpreting drama, you need to visualize just not just literally, but also figuratively. Yeah. You know, I wanted the character to be represented structurally. So I did not want somebody as tiny as me.
Yeah.
I needed somebody, because it's a big character, so I wanted you to see it big literally. You understand? A character that imposes. And some of the things that you do on stage, flying human beings across the stage.
No, I really, can we be at the technical dress rehearsal tonight? Because now at this point, I can't wait. Tomorrow is too long, man. Can we just see a little bit of it?
Be there tomorrow. Be there tomorrow.
So tomorrow at 4 p.m. and the second
show at
8 p.m.
Exactly.
Look, if you have not booked your seat, please do yourself this service and get it. I know what I'm saying. Look, if it is George, it's super good. And the story, you will love it. You leave.
It's a deep story. I mean, what would make a man want to kill his father and then marry his mother?
Can you imagine?
What? And guess what? Everybody, including the man himself, did everything to ensure that it did not happen. When he was born and his future was foretold, his parents gave him away to be killed. Yeah. The one who was supposed to kill him could not kill him. That person gave him away again to another family. When he grew up, he went to consult an oracle about his own future. The oracle told him he would kill his father and then marry his mother. He thought at that time the parents that he had were his actual parents. Yeah. So to prevent it from happening, just like his original parents gave him away, he ran away from these new parents, and guess where he went? To the village.
To the original people. Hence, the gods are not to blame for whatever happened. Tomorrow, let's meet at the National Theatre at 4 p.m. or at 8 p.m. Sunday, we are doing Same. And this is how we start the entire Christmas festivities.
Exactly.
So, do yourself the service. Don't be told. Go, go and cry small. Just let the story hit you that hard, Enjoy it so you can appreciate it when you have to come to a situation and laugh. George, so we start.
Let me thank you very much. I mean, Citi FM, you guys, your support. I mean, when we're going to do this, I gave Fremaya a call, and Charlie, your support has been tremendous. Thank you so very much. The other time I put up a post on social media, where they had heard our advert, and you could see Citi FM. And actually,
we believe in the arts, and we always love to support people who are doing so well. I'm waiting to host you on Upside Down as well, because you have a story to tell.
Oh, I have a lot of stories to tell, not just one. But
and I have some to say for you.
It's important. And let me also quickly thank all those that have supported us. This is our most expensive production yet. Our budget is somewhere in 600K thereabout. Had it not been for the partnership with National Theatre, it could have been a lot worse, So that partnership brings it down a bit. But we've also got some people supporting us financially. Ebony Condoms, Dambik Bank, IPMC, Neplans Car Rentals, McPhillips Foods, Awake Natural Mineral Water, and everybody else that has supported us. But big thanks to Citi FM And we're truly, truly grateful.
Well, you're always welcome. Thank you very much for passing through.
Bless you.
And all the best.
Much.
We'll see you tomorrow.
We'll see you.
All right.
Again, if you're not blown away, demand a refund.
That one they remember. Remember, we won't take Momo, we take it cash. You know? All right. So you're still live on Breakfast Daily. Now you know that we are originally and officially starting the Christmas festivities, you know, with the gods are not to blame. And so make sure that you get your tickets and all that. And after that, we are partying on Situation. Take a look at this.